On to the United States now. Are opinion polls as big a hoax in America as they were elsewhere? Look at what happened in India, in Britain, which saw elections this year. Now, with more than 77.6 million votes already cast, let's just break down for you what things are looking like at this point in America. Let's first tell you what the final NBC News poll before election day shows. Harris and Trump tied at 49%. Now, let's just tell you more about the swing states and zoom into what's happening there. Remember, the swing states are believed to hold the keys to the White House. That's how crucial they are. And reaching the last lap of the race to the White House in a way, Trump set out to rally in 3 East Coast battleground states and speak in Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris made stops throughout Michigan. According to an Atlas Intel poll, former President Donald Trump leading with 49% support as compared to Democratic candidate Kamala Harris, who has 47.2%. An Atlas Intel survey conducted on November 1 and 2 included nearly 2,500 likely voters. In Arizona, Trump holds his widest margin with a 51.9% to 45.1% lead over Harris. In Nevada, 51.4% of the voters chose Trump, while 45.9% chose Harris. In North Carolina, Trump leads by 50.4% of the votes, while Harris gets 46.8% of the votes. Now, on the other hand, the poll from the New York Times and Siena College found Harris was slightly ahead in 3 swing states, with Trump up in 1. And the other 3, too close to call. The New York Times poll also shows Harris to be narrowly ahead in Nevada, North Carolina, and Wisconsin, while Trump to be leading in Arizona. Now, previously, we've told you how opinion polls showed Harris getting strong support among white female voters, while Trump seemed to be gaining ground with black men, Latino, Hispanic voters. But the million-dollar question remains, are these polls to be blindly trusted when it comes to assessing credible election outcomes? Let's just talk about what happened in India, for example. During the general elections in the month of June, the exit polls, remember, got things horribly wrong. Not just India. Look at what happened in Britain. As per the exit polls on July 4, the polls indicated that the Conservative Party will be virtually wiped out. Turns out the Labour's vote share was widely overstated in the polls, with Labour securing a lower vote share than the polls had predicted. You see, with opinion polls, one can never be too sure. There is always ground for expectation versus reality that can actually tilt the election results to either side. And the US is no exception here. Anything can happen, and one has to wait for the results to actually determine who will be the next president. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.